In this second video about the analytical dimension of digital political literacy, we explain how to verify sources, evaluate evidence, and recognize manipulation and framing techniques sometimes used in online political content. Before evaluating whether a political message is convincing, users should first identify its source. This means asking who created, produced, and shared the content: an individual, party, public institution, journalist, an influencer, a civic organization, an anonymous page, or another type of group. This matters because the source helps us understand the intention of the message. Content can be designed for different purposes: to inform, persuade, mobilize support, and some may be created to manipulate or confuse. Users should also look for transparency signals, such as who paid for the advert or campaign message and its cost, whether the advert is labeled as sponsored, promoted, AI generated, or targeted, and whether the original source, date, and context can be found online. An online political message should not be judged only by how professional it looks or how persuasive it sounds. It should be assessed by what it claims, what evidence it provides, and whether that evidence can be checked elsewhere. First, the user should clarify what is being claimed. What does the author actually state? Once the claim is clear, they should distinguish between facts and opinions. Some messages make verifiable claims, others mainly express interpretation, judgment, or political position. Second, users should ask whether the claim is true or false. Can it be confirmed by reliable and independent sources? Third, users should notice whether the message is sponsored or organic. If someone paid for visibility, the message may have a persuasive or strategic purpose. Users should also check whether the content is real or AI generated, whether evidence has been taken out of context, and if the information is correct and relevant. Political messages do not only transmit information, they also shape how users interpret an issue, a candidate, or a political event. Manipulation often works before users have time to verify the content. It captures attention, triggers emotions, and pushes a particular interpretation. For example, a message may use fear or anger to create urgency. It may rely on loaded language to make one side appear dangerous, corrupt, or heroic. It may also use scapegoating to blame a group for a complex problem. Other techniques include appeals to authority, where a message borrows credibility from a public figure or institution, the bandwagon effect, where users are encouraged to believe something because everyone else seems to believe it, or missing context, where only parts of the facts are presented. If a message creates a strong emotional reaction, that is exactly the moment when users should pause and evaluate more carefully.